Hey guys, it's Nikki. Welcome back to another song review and welcome back to Nightwish Wednesday. I've said this in other videos, but I know some people just pop in for the Nightwish videos, so I want to say please excuse my hoarseness. I'm a bit under the weather and I'm getting there, but my voice is a little bit deeper today, so excuse that. But today we're going to be listening to Nightwish's Nemo, and this song I do know, but like I always say, the floor version, so I'm very excited to hear what Taria has to bring to it. So let's pop our headphones on, turn it up, and here we go. And I saw she had red on in the thumbnail, so I tried to make my background red. Hopefully it doesn't show up as pink. People are like, we know this one. We love this one. So beautiful sounding.
Hei! Siinä on toi kaveri, kun kirjoitti biisin riffi. Koko biisi. Herra Tuomas Holopainen!
I don't know what all he said there. I know he said his name. I know that much. There she is in red.
It's me for forever, one of the lost ones, the one without her name, without her honest heart as compass. This is me for forever, one without.
I love her accent. I love it.
These lines are lost in paper to find her missing.
I love watching them headbang and whip their head around. It's the head whips. I guess that's the best way to describe it. Never gets old. Different vibe to these songs, and I really enjoy it. Everything just slows down. Feel it. Which Nemo means nothing or no one, if I remember right. That little wink. Love when it kicks back in like that. I smell that. guys. Oh, I have chills, and it is not my cold or flu or whatever I have going on. It is Nightwish. Okay, so while I'm not comparing Taria to Floor, because I said I was not going to do that, I kind of did that at the beginning of this show, and I don't want to do that anymore. But I do want to say that Taria and Floor, they do bring two totally different feels to the band, and I really do enjoy them both. I know some people are just 100% Floor or 100% Taria, but I really can appreciate the band for everything it is while each of them had or have their piece in it. And Taria, like her vocals, like I said, going into this show, I was like, they're a lot more like higher pitched, a little bit of a, I mean, Floor can do that too, but I think Floor has more just lower vocals, I want to say. I don't know how to describe it exactly, but you know what I mean. And I didn't think I was going to like Taria's voice as much because of that, because I typically don't like those high, I want to say high octaves, but again, I don't know if what I'm saying is correct, but I really do love Taria's voice, and it is so beautiful. And I know some of you guys told me that a lot of these songs kind of were written for her vocals, if I have that right. And I think that's just something to remember with these songs. Like, yes, other singers, you know, depending on what time in the band, those songs were written with that person in mind. But when you're listening to the ones that were written with Taria in mind, it just seems like such a beautiful pairing, you know. And the same goes with Floor and probably the other singer, which I cannot think of her name right now. I think there was a third, right? Maybe there was a fourth. I don't know. I have a lot of Nightwish to explore yet, but I'm pretty sure these songs were like written with Taria in mind, right? I hope everything I just said wasn't nonsense, but my point is that it works. It works very well together. With all that being said, I did find an article on loudersound.com, which I might have read before when I did a video for Nemo before, but I don't remember. And if I don't remember, maybe you guys don't remember either. So I'm just going to read it. It says, the story behind the song Nightwish's Nemo. Tomas and Taria look back on the song that broke Nightwish to an audience of millions. Most successful bands can trace their rise to glory back to one particular moment in time. For Finland's Nightwish, the undisputed champions of symphonic metal, which I agree with that moment came with the release of Nemo, the first single to be unveiled from the band's fifth album, Once. Although they had already established themselves as a major force in large parts of Europe and South America, it was Nemo, released in 2004, that proved to be the band's major international breakthrough. I don't remember that. If I did read this article, I don't remember that fact. I just always assume it was story time, I want to say. I feel like that's the big one, which I think that's next for this show. So I'm very excited about next week. But back to today's song, it says Tomas explains that Nemo had a painful birth. He said, I remember vividly that Nemo is one of the most difficult songs we've ever done, he tells us. It was really, really difficult to get it to work. We worked with the arrangement for months just to get the lyrics and melodies completely right. I don't know why. It was originally 2 minutes longer and the music was faster, but it was Tiro Kinnunen, the recording engineer, who said, this part is completely stupid. Take it away, and we need to slow this down by about 10 beats per minute. We arranged it again and again. I can't even remember how it went originally. It must be on one of my floppy disks. Yes, I think I remember reading that because I remember the floppy disk comment. And it says that it was inspired by the troubled emotional state that Tomas found himself in at the time of its composition. He said it was just about a feeling of not being sufficient enough, a feeling of being a terrible person and effing up everything, he explains. We all get those moments every now and again, those weaker moments in life when you don't really know who you are. You are without a name, without a direction. That's where the title Nemo, which means no name in Latin, came from. Okay, so no name. I think I said no one. It's basically a cathartic song about myself. I was just a much darker person then than I am now. I would never do a song like that again, but that was as honest as it gets. It was a page out of my diary, and I needed to get those emotions out. I felt so alone. Then Taria talked about it a little bit. She said, when Tomas first played it to me, I thought that Nemo was an easy to understand song with a beautiful, catchy melody, she recalls. I really loved it. It didn't immediately become one of my favorites because I generally preferred the longer, more complicated songs at Nightwish, but this song obviously needed to be a single. I always tend to be a little bit more nervous recording a song when you know it's a single, but the goal is just to get a good take and to make a great song out of it. I had a great time singing it. And yeah, it is a great song. It's one of my favorites, really. It's a sad one, but it's also very beautiful. The keyboard, I don't know, it's interesting. Nightwish, they have a way of like, because here's the thing with me, like with piano and keyboard, a lot of times it just makes me sad, and I don't really like when that's kind of highlighted. But Nightwish never makes me sad in that way. Even when it's a sad song, I just find it beautiful. And it's weird because I typically would be like, that's just so sad, like I don't want to listen to it. But with Nightwish, it really is just so beautiful sounding. Even the intro, like I don't know what you would call that. I know with the guitar, it's like a riff. What is it called with a keyboard when it's just that tune that keeps coming back? Is that just a melody? I don't know. You guys can teach me that. I feel dumb sometimes, but I really am just learning all this, but like the technicalities of things. But that I feel like would just be beautiful to learn, just that little bit of it. And I don't know, it's just cool that that little snippet of a melody, I will say, can just kind of carry you through the whole song, and you keep coming back to that and you feel emotion when you hear it, you know? So yeah. All right. I think I've rambled too much. I had to pause a couple times for a coughing fit, and I'm starting to lose my voice a little. So I will end this one here, but you guys let me know what you thought of this one. And hopefully I might have read the same article again, but like I said, I did forget some of those things. Like Nemo was really like a breakthrough song for them. I didn't know that. Oh, but I will correct myself before I end this video. I was about to end it and say, I will see you guys next week for story time. No, I will see you guys next week for Ghost Love Score. Story time is not on this set list. I don't even know if story time existed at this point in time. So that is my mistake. Maybe you guys already told me in the comments, like, no, Nikki, it's Ghost Love Score, and that's fine. I think it's funny when that happens. So before I add to any more confusion, I will just end this video here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.